Salutations and welcome back to my channel. So today I have the Sage guide for you guys. Now this guide is going to be a little bit different from the others. As you guys know, normally I will tell you the abilities and whatnot to start things off while also like showcasing them for you guys to see visually. However, Sage does not work in the training range, so I'll have to do like a voiceover over some gameplay, which I know may suck for you guys, but it's the only thing I can really do since he's super bugged. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. I upload very consistently and whatnot, so if you guys want more content, then you know what to do. But let's get right into it. Starting with Sage's basic attack. He does like a little poking animation, the spear. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any combo to it. It's just one strike and that's it, and he just does that one strike over and over again. It does 10 damage, gives 25 ult charge, it costs 10 energy every single time you do it. And it's unconfirmed, but it feels like it does about 30 to about 50% knockback. This move isn't particularly special. Its main use is for edge guarding and just pushing away your opponent when they have taken a lot of damage. Other than that, it's pretty basic. When you're using basic, make sure you combine it with dash to kind of extend the range on it a bit, since it's only one poke. And Sage's move or anything during the animation. Next up for Sage's special, he throws a spear, just like how Fiona does, and it'll attach to the opponent. For about 3 seconds, you'll have an opportunity to teleport the opponent to you directly, instantly in front of you. The special doesn't do any damage. When the spear connects, it does 2.5 ultimate charge for you. It costs 30 energy to throw, and another 30 energy to teleport the person to you. And it doesn't do any knockback or anything like that. This is going to be your main tool for sort of moving around your opponent for where you want them to be. So let's say they're at 4 damage, right? You can throw your spear, attach it to them, and then teleport them, and then you can sort of rotate yourself around them so you poke them off the map. So in combination with basic attack, it's really strong. And speaking of combinations, next up is unique. His unique is a curse that he applies when he teleports his opponent. So each time you teleport your opponent using your special, you'll apply a curse to them. What your unique does is your unique removes the curse off of them and instantly does 50 damage. Unique doesn't give any ult charge or knockback, but it costs 30 energy to cast. And yeah, that's it. Unique is just a big chunk of damage that the enemy takes once you teleport them. And as far as I can tell, the range on it is pretty big, so you don't have to worry about casting it when they're super close or anything. Just apply the curse and then take the free damage. Lastly, for Sage's ultimate, he teleports into the sky and then throws a spear down. The spear hitbox is like a little circle on the ground. If the opponents are in it, by the time the spear touches the ground, they take 50 damage, and the knockback depends on how much damage you have taken, which is a bit weird. By the way, all that is currently unconfirmed, but from my testing, that's what I can conclude. Sage's ultimate is useful for when you have taken a lot of damage. It's a bit backwards, but think of like Seth's E whenever you're using this move. Ultimate will not do anything if you've taken 10 damage or 0 damage. You have to have high damage. Oh, with all that being said, let's move on to his pros and cons. Starting with Sage's pros. Sage has the ability to win by default if he gets a stock advantage at any time. There's a particular trick that you can do to do this, but I'm not going to go into it because I think the tactic is really scummy, but it is something that Sage can do. Sage is always a threat, even after taking a lot of damage. His ultimate enables him to always have the potential to one-shot his opponent, which is really strong. Even if Sage is losing the matchup, one good cast of ultimate, and he can instantly turn the tides to his favor. Sage's special, unique, and ultimate are all unblockable and stack a lot of damage. Honestly, Sage doesn't even need to basic attack a lot of the times. Stack damage. You can just cast unique. You can just cast special unique over and over again to sort of stack damage pretty quickly, as each cast of unique will deal 50 damage. Not to mention, it's all unblockable. Lastly, Sage has the ability to control where his enemies are really easily. So Sage can literally teleport his opponent to wherever he wants them to be. And you can combine this with your basic attack, so you can teleport them wherever you want them to be and then push them away from you. Using this, you can start to kill your opponents by controlling where they are. Now, for Siege's cons, he has a very high energy cost. A lot of his moves deal about 30 energy, and having to chunk your energy by 30 over and over and over again can be a bit dangerous, so you have to watch out for that. Siege also relies on hit and run a lot of the times. Siege, you will not find Siege players kind of like fighting how like Orion or Kusanagi will at like close range. He'll want to hit his spear, use his unique, and then kind of like rinse and repeat. And lastly, his ult can be very hard to hit. You should have to rely on your opponent to kind of blunder and kind of like fall for whatever trick you try pulling on them. Sage will have a hard time killing people with just his M1. The plan is to stack about 300, 400, 500 damage, try to kill them with his M1. If you end up taking a ton of damage while trying to damage them, look to your ultimate. Remember that your ultimate knockback skills off the damage you take, not the enemy. Sage has two main combos. One is specialized for damage, and another one specialized for dealing more knockback and trying to kill. The damage combo is as follows. Special, special, base attack, unique. The knockback combo is as follows. Special, special, unique, basic. To make my ultimate easier to hit, I normally use one of two strategies. The first strategy I use is I try to hit them with my special and TP them, and then I pop ult right away. If they don't move out the way, it'll hit the player for sure. But if the player knows what you're trying to do, you'll simply just get out the range since it takes the ult a while to trap them down. The second strategy I use is I try to wait for them to attack me. Once they get close, I pop ult and pray it hits. Any characters with dashes like Kusanagi make this even easier if you predict them. Try to edge guard with your M1, as it's your only real tool for killing people, not including your ultimate. That's going to be your main way of knocking people off the stage, so you have to get good at that. And I'll mention this one more time, I will not be covering how Sage can win the game off of one stock. But for the people who know how to do it, please don't. It's extremely scummy and it really needs to be patched out. You could win without abusing that. Now with that being said, let's move on to our in-game example. Alright, so here we are with our in-game example. So we're going to guess a pot 2. Wait, just give me a quick second, guys. Making sure my recording was working and whatnot. I don't want to record a bad game. My aim is currently terrible. Alright, so damage in 60. Sage is all about this this hit and run type deal because you cannot compete with any characters in close range. So just to prove my point, I'm gonna beat up top 2 like if I was good at melee. I mean, he's not really okay. He didn't put up much of a fight. This is a bad example. I promise. Sage is bad. Nah, I'm calling me a hacker. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Good luck with that. Well, guys, I'm hacking. Sorry, but as you can see, hacking. These encounters players are built different. But we're just gonna edge guard him with my M1. There's not much that he can really do. How is he recovering? Dude, I knock him off like 7 times and he's... Just go down! Thank you. Oh! Did you just call me an idiot in Spanish? It's supposed to be about teaching you guys how to play Sage, but I'm getting sidetracked because I'm a hacker, of course. But basically, the plan's always the same. I'm gonna ult here to kind of give myself a little bit of breathing room. And he said again. But you just want to build up damage try to poke him off with your M1 since it's your only killing tool outside of your ultimate. Gotta rinse and repeat. Let me see if I can get my ult, because I can maybe kill him with it. The only real good way to get your ult is through your M1. So you have to sort of play this like weird like melee game. Just kidding. M2 spam now. Oh god, the fucking spam, please, man, please. Fucking spam. The spammery. Please, Pak 2. Okay, I'm gonna go for ult. Stop. The stage. What are you doing? Are you like bugging out? Okay. I got my ult again. Let me make sure I'm not on the center platform. Oh my god, and I missed again. That's what I mean by Siege ult's really inconsistent. Siege ult really relies on your opponent kind of like making the mistake. I need the side dash instead of forward dashing. Fuck, dude, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. And he didn't die. I'm gonna cry. Sage has like a really like weird issue with just like not being able to kill people. And I could kill him with the cheese strategy, but I do not known for such things. Oh god. Not this. Hit me with too many M2s. I've been outplayed. I totally thought he was gonna be like, I just killed a hacker. Imagine hacking and being bad. Or something like that. Okay, I need to stack more damage on this guy because I'm not killing him with my ult. Most likely. Take a second to recover energy. Just gonna keep kiting him. Oh, he looks super dead. Yeah. GG's, Pak 2. Jeez. I'm banned? This Pak 2 is built different. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the Sage Guide in match there. Recently, Encounters released a 25-player FFA, and I just released a video on that not too long ago, so check that out. Or if you want more guides, I made a Ryan guide, so you can check that out too. Thank you guys for watching.